February 6, 2021, Fremont, Nebraska. Here comes another westbound stacker. Got a little bit of snow on the front of this guy. He plowed some roads. Sun's out right now, but it's supposed to snow again tonight and all day tomorrow. It's cold. It is only 6 degrees out, and with the wind below 0. Westbound stack train, and I don't think he is stopping, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even think he's letting people off. The last westbound stack train let 2 people off at the crew hut. This one I think is just going to go straight through. And let's keep our eyes open to see if there's anything good on this one. There's a double stack 53. And I bet you there's power on this one. At the rear. So, westbound in Fremont, on the Union Pacific Transcon line. This one is right on the tail of the last one. And I'm checking the latest reports here on the Heritage Tracker to see if there's anything heading my way. We're close. Skip this. Let's go BNSF. Let's see what's going on with BNSF. We got Colorado, China, Texas. Wow. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Aurora, Illinois heading east. That's not gonna get me. West of me. No, we might get 4706 at BNSF War Bonnet. Oh, single engine at the end, pushing. Engine's facing east. But he is pushing, he's making a little bit of smoke. Alright, so let's get the camera ready. This one too is another short one. They're usually way longer than this. I wonder if it has anything to do with the weather, or if this was just an extra. '71 is our tail end Charlie engine. And it's a C44 ACM. It too looks like it's plowed some snow in its travels today. Rail Fanning Adventures, Fremont, Nebraska, February 6, 2021. Rail Fanning for those who can't, changing the world one smile at a time. February 6, 2021, Rail Fanning Adventures, Fremont, Nebraska. Here comes a southbound BNSF train. Peeking around the building there. Too early to say what kind of train it is. Maybe green, maybe a manifest. Manifest. Just crossed the diamond. Coming nose on to me. There he is. Alright, let's see what goodies BNSF is out. 1017 poison, 1017 poison. Canadian National, poison cascade. ATW. Oh. Scale with that logo and the round logo that they have. Power 69 Outstanding Adventures. February 6, 2021, Fremont, Nebraska. Here comes a westbound, I think it's either Tillings or Grain, on the Union Pacific Transcon line here in Fremont, Nebraska. Don't know yet. Can't see the back of the train yet. Most likely Tillings maybe, or cement. $82.55 is our leader. And they're transporting a crew in the second engine, 6280. So this was a snow shuttle, as they call it out here. They're going to be dropping guys off that were out in the line, or so when it snows out here, apparently Union Pacific and BNSF shuttle crews by train because it's safer than having them drive in the taxis or on the road. And it snowed this morning pretty heavy, and the roads are slick. It's only 6 degrees, negative something with the wind chill. So the crews have been changing here in Fremont, and also some trains just stop and let guys out of the second unit or the first unit, and then they continue on. So depending on what happens here, I will stop the video and then start recording it again when he gets moving again. I think it might just be a quick stop. I don't know. We will see in a minute. It's definitely stopping. Brakes just came on. And it looks like it's just going to be tillings and a train full of concrete or powder or whatever they transport in these little cylinders. Rail fanning adventures, rail fanning for those who can't, changing the world one smile at a time. Okay, rail fanning adventures continued. Just as I said, the westbound tillings train or bulk train, whatever you guys want to call it, stopped and let it crew out the second engine. Union Pacific and BNSF, when it's inclement weather or snowing out here, do something called snow shuttle service, where they will pick up and transfer crews by the trains, so that they're not out driving on the road in the taxi service, just because the weather's bad. This morning we had snow and it's 6 degrees and feels like it's negative, well under negative temperatures here. So they're running the snow, what they call snow shuttle or snowbird, picking up and delivering crews by rail. So that's what they just did. I mean, this train literally stopped for a minute. Now usually a crew change takes, 10 to 15 minutes. This was only in Fremont here for maybe a minute. So I started recording again because this train is now continuing west on the Union Pacific Transcon line, and we have an eastbound train coming. I can see the headlight off in the distance, so I'm gonna record that train, and then that's probably gonna be it for me for the night. I'm gonna go home and put some ice on my knee and relax with the wife. Rail fanning adventures, rail fanning for those who can't, changing the world one smile at a time. Oh, and it's February 6th, 2021. Get the bright light on this one. The sun just went down. Light's starting to fade here. I believe we have a DPU coming and then more train. So there's a mid DPU and then more train. There is an eastbound coming on the same line. Again, he might be doing a snow shuttle service, so we'll find out in a minute when it gets here. Again, I'm in Fremont, Nebraska. So in front of me is the Union Pacific Transcon line. One line is the Omaha bypass. The other line goes directly into Omaha. Major east-west route for Union Pacific. Right behind me is the BNSF's main line between Lincoln, Nebraska and Sioux City. And then they run north and south. They actually cross over the Union Pacific line just west of town here. Okay, our DPU is coming. And then it looks like this turns into a coal train. So we have this bulk grain or sand or whatever this is in the front, then the DPU, and then coal cars, empty coal cars. $56.47 is our DPU, and now we have our empty coal cars. Most likely there'll be power on the end of this too. CITX and MILX are your reporting marks on these coal cars. And this train is heading west on the Transcon line. Kind of been a slow day here in Fremont, Nebraska. I don't know if it was due to the severe weather that we had this morning. Kind of slowed down everything. I know this, that a lot of the lead engines going by, the front ends look like they were plowing through snowdrift and pile of snow probably at the crossings. And they're running snow shuttle service, so they don't have the guys out driving in taxis or driving to go out to their trains. They're picking them up and delivering them by rail. It's safer that way out here. This is a about 5 mile long train. It is incredible how long these trains are. Until I got out here, I never seen a train with 3 to 4 engines in the front, 2 to 3 DPUs in the middle, and then at the very end still have 2 or 3 engines pushing. So, lot of big trains moving east and west out here in the flatland. It's pretty cool to see. And we do have an engine at the end of this pushing. It is facing eastbound at the end of this empty coal drag. So we had a bulk commodity up front, then the DPU, and then an empty coal drag bringing up the rear. Rail fanning adventures, rail fanning for those who can't. Changing the world one smile at a time. You can see the headlight of the eastbound approaching. And it looks like we have another Union Pacific engine, 6601. And we'll follow him to the west. And catch the headlight and the signals here in Fremont and the headlight of the eastbound that's approaching. Rail Fanning Adventures, February 6, 2021. Rail Fanning Adventures, February 6, 2021. This is an eastbound Union Pacific, I believe, autorag train that just did a quick crew change. Not even a quick crew change, been here for about 15, 20 minutes. Did a crew change here in Fremont, Nebraska, and is now getting going east. Quite possibly, I don't know, there may be a heritage unit on this. There may be. I don't know. Not up front, but either DPU or in the rear. I believe it might. If it is, it's going to be the Olympic Games one. $89.32 is our leader. let's watch this eastbound and see if we catch any fallen flags tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be my last train for the evening, and then I'm heading home to the wife. Again, this is an eastbound autorag train. I can't tell if there's any vehicles in it. Yep, there's vehicles. These are loaded. There's cars or trucks or something in it. Oh, I take that back. It's not autoracks, it's a manifest. All right. Maybe we will get some goodies. Keep our eyes open for the fallen flags. Here comes our mid-train DPU. $30.36, I believe. Yep. Oh, there's one. Golden West Service. One fallen flag. Southern Pacific. There's another one. CP. Alright, so 2 fallen flags so far. There's this weird Union Pacific coil car. They are weird looking. Little dome things are weird. I guess because I'm not used to seeing them out. You know, back east, they didn't have those. Another weird coil car from UP. Alright, here comes our pusher unit, pushing this train east. It is 7125. Rail Fanning Adventures, Fremont, Nebraska, February 6th.